So here, we're above where we put the wet washer earlier today. And if you look back over here, you'll see these windrows of piled up rocks. And by the way, we piled some rocks today and we worked hard for a couple hours, and we looked at these piles and we said, those guys really worked hard. What they did here was that on above me is where they ditched down the water, and actually at one time they had the water running right at my feet here, right through here. And before that run, they had it running behind me. And basically there's a series where they would channel the water through, and basically they kind of throw the rocks on the other side. As the progression worked across the hill here laterally, they would have sluices here. They'd be digging on the bank, throwing the rocks in these windrows. After a while, they would deduct the water, and the last time they ran the water was right through there. And you can see that little dimple in the hill. They had the water running down there, and here's this last windrow, and you can see where they left off. Now, did they leave off because of lack of water? We actually walked up there, and it was about at the end of their water supply coming down, because it's all gravity. You don't make the water flow uphill. And this was about the end of it. Perhaps the gold wasn't good as here, you know. We dug holes. You can see some of our sample holes, and we got some colors. Yeah, the one from that pine tree gave some tiny little colors, some of the few small colors that we got. When we did find gold, they were larger flakes, 2-3 millimeter size flakes. But this is one of the areas that was not completed in mining in the old days, and that's why it interests us today, and that's why we're testing. But we're going to keep testing, and we figure that if we dig enough holes in here, sooner or later we'll find some good stuff.